All right, all right. Let's see here. Check 1 2. All right. Okay, I think we're in here. I think we're good. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. This is loud in my ear, y'all. Hold on. There we go. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Let me bring it up a little bit. There we go. All right. All right. So, if you saw on the basically the caption, I got this young gentleman hopping on PAC hoops or PAC hoops actually. So I'm gonna what? All right, all right, all right. We're all coming in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put him on. So give me 1 second, and we're gonna get this popping, pop-a-locking, shakalacking, similac. I don't know. I'm just talking now. All right, let's 1 second. Letting them know that I'm hopping on. All right. All right. Send them a message. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started in here. Ronnie, is that Ronnie 2K? Okay. All right, hold on. All right, let me bring him on. Let's see. Where you at, bud? Here he is. All right, let me join this. All right. Hey, man, can you hear me? Let's see. If I can bring it up. Let's see here. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see. Wonder if it's on my end. We're gonna see. Computer crash. All right, man. So before we get started, how everybody doing thus far? Like, everybody doing okay? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Like, all these videos that you've been seeing come out were actually pre-recorded, so I haven't had a chance to talk about Trey. I haven't had a chance to talk about anything, really. I was not at the house. But with that being said, I mean, we're definitely going to talk about some Trey Jones. Oh, my goodness. We played today, right? What if I put it all the way over here? I think that would look nice. Yeah. All right. All right, man. But yeah, what's up with everybody? What's up, Manuel? What's up, Trevor? What's up, Luis? What's up, Thomas? Greetings and solutions, good sir. Clan, the Spurs, base, fanaticism. Okay. What's up? What's up, Adnan? Is that how you say it? What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Thomas? Trevor. Oh, okay, yeah. So it is at 5. Said who's PAC? Are you asking me who's PAC? Yeah, I can't wait to see more Trey either. PAC is actually a YouTuber, big YouTuber. Actually, a big 2K YouTuber. He does a lot of 2K news, but fun fact, he's actually also a Spurs fan, but he's also a Knicks fan. So I definitely want to ask him about that. It's a different dynamic, to say the least. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to ask him about that. What's up, Jay Enforcer? How everybody doing? It be aight. What's up, man? 2 more Summer League games left. Yeah, and then it's the tournament? Is that how it works? I kind of forget how Summer League works. That was a fist bump. I know it's a fist bump. What's up, man? PAC is so dope. He comes across like a really nice guy, man. A really nice guy. So he's just booting his computer back up. It actually crashed on him, so we just gonna wait on that. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. I'm glad you guys. It seems like everybody here is doing pretty fine. Let's see, maybe I can. Yeah, man. Some Northwest Million. I have no idea what that is. Manu. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I see you on. Oh yeah, yeah. I am already. Hold on. Let me move this computer because I can't see anything.
Okay, I think I'm in.
Oh hey, what's up?
How's it going, man?
Yeah, what's good? Hold on. Let me try to bring you on the screen.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Okay. Is your video okay? I know it acts up sometimes.
Let me turn on my camera. Okay.
Gucci. How you doing, bro?
Good. I'm good. What about you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Oh, you got the Spurs shirt on? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna turn this music down just a little bit because it is loud in my ear, man.
I'm going to turn on my lights and hope that my power doesn't go out. We'll see.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cody Castillo, what's up? What's up? Spurs and Knicks fan. Wow, yeah, it is. I'm gonna ask about that. I'm definitely gonna ask about that. All right. Bring him on a big screen. He's important, so he gets the big screen. Okay. Huh. Okay. That works. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, man? Are you trying to use your mic?
Is it not working?
No, it's definitely probably coming from your camera.
Okay, 1 second. Let me go to my settings.
No problem. Whoa. Where's his posters? They're asking where's his posters. There it is. Oh.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's way better. There we go.
Just make it. Yeah, it does that from time to time.
No, it's all good, man. But hey, so how's it going? I know you probably can't see me. If you got on YouTube, you can see me, but yeah.
Let me pull up the YouTube. But so what do I call you? Do I call you Spurs Clan?
No, you can just call me Clan.
Clan. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call you Clan.
Yeah,
Right.
you just call me Clan. Clan the Spurs fan.
Let's pull up the channel. Spurs Clan.
It's gonna be a little delayed, but hey, ain't no problem.
Let's take just see it,
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I love your setup, man. It's really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
Really
I worked on it pretty hard, like maybe a few months ago. So, but yeah,
I need to do that.
dude, I saw because here's the thing. All right, so just going straight into it,
Right.
you are and tell me if I'm wrong or you want to be called something different, but you are a 2K YouTuber is what we call it on the YouTube realm, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I remember watching some of your videos, like maybe a couple years ago. It was around the time where I was like, "Oh my god, 2K is awesome right now." It was like 2K19, and then I think I saw you again 2K20 when I was like angry with 2K. Oh, it looked like you froze again. Did you freeze? Oh no. We're having issues. Technical issues, fellas. Technical issues, boys. By the way, if anybody has any questions for him when we do get him back on, because he froze. It's a good picture though. Just let me know, and then I'll add it. I'll ask sometime during the stream. But yeah, but what I was basically telling him was that I seen his stuff like years ago from 2K19 when we were doing extraordinarily well. Oh, thanks for the. Oh. He just subbed to me. He's sending me a message. He just subbed to me. He said, "I'm out." Let's see. All good, man. Let's see. Well, that was a good interview. I think it went pretty well. Surprise Pikachu face, yeah. Let's see. One question: who does he think the main core going for? Yeah. We're gonna get into that. Let me see if I can. I wonder if there a way I can turn this music up without it being loud on my end. You know? Because I really like the song, but dude, it's like blasting in my ear. I guess if I turn up a little bit, right? Let's do it like 6, right? So you do 6. Let's see. That's good. Okay, and then I turn it down right here. That ain't bad. I don't think that's too loud, is it? I think that's good. Alright. This is going to be a process, guys. It's going to be a process. But, I mean, I understand the troubles. Dude, I had... you guys remember when I was using my laptop to live stream? That was the most agonizing thing of all time, trying to use my laptop. Like, most agonizing thing of all time. That thing would go for like a couple seconds and then just crash on me. You know what I mean? I know you remember that. Oh, it's too loud now? Oh my god. It was better before? Okay. There we go. Well, hold on. Alright. Fine. Here. Is that better? I just changed it again. Okay, Clan. It's Clan, okay, Clan, while we're buying time, what's your viewpoint on the Donda album by Kanye and not dropping? Here's my opinion. Kanye is trash. Okay? Kanye is complete and utter garbage. Not old Kanye, but new Kanye. He ain't cutting it for me, dog. I can't stand new Kanye. So that's my opinion on it. I think Kanye, the new Kanye, is trash. I think that all his music is trash. I think it's been trash for the past maybe decade. That's my opinion. So anything he comes out with, I think is whack. I don't care. And he's kind of a self-righteous, like, narcissistic butthead. I don't know. The driving streams gave you anxiety? Yeah. Those days are over, boys. Those days are over. Wait, what? Kanye the GOAT, shaking my head. No, Kanye is not the GOAT. Kanye used to be the... Not used to be the GOAT. He used to be great. He's not no more. He's trash now. I'm sorry. You my Chick-fil-A, bro? Lyrical genius, bro. You my Chick-fil-A. Lyrical genius. Is he too loud? Wait, maybe try doing a space on Twitter? What do you mean? What do you mean try to do a space on Twitter? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. By the way, whenever we can get PAC back on, just make sure we do a timestamp, okay? Why in the world? Hold on. Let me do something. Let's try something. Hold on. If you're joining in, we're having technical difficulties right now, so just give it a second. Let's delete this. What's that? Who's back? Me? You got from Paris here. Bro,
Okay.
keep pushing. Wait, what?
Third time should be the charm.
Oh, hey, there we go.
All right. All right. Hopefully we're good now.
I was actually looking at one of your it's not old. It's probably like a few days ago, maybe a few weeks ago, and it looked like your lights just went out. So is that
Yeah.
kind of like the same thing going on?
So I just moved to California.
Okay.
About 3 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and this new apartment has like regulations on how much electricity you can use at a certain time, and I guess I passed that limit or something, and it just shuts everything off.
I think
So
that doesn't help, especially if you're a YouTuber.
yeah, so it's not great right now, and I'm trying to figure that out. But I'm just learning that I might not be able to use my lights essentially, which is
Okay.
not a big deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the sunlight is out there, so it looks
Exactly.
looks nice.
So
All
it's
right.
fine, basically.
Okay. So what I was saying was, all I was saying was that I looked at like some of your old videos, and I remember because people actually mentioned you. They were like, "Yo, you should ask PAC if he wants to, hop on with you." Because it is PAC, right? It's PAC
Yeah,
hoops.
PAC.
Yeah. Because some people say PAC, some people say PAC.
If someone sees me, for example, or they run up to me, they're like, "Oh, they call me Pack," so I've gone by Pack since then.
Oh, was it originally PAC?
Well, it was Pack Gaming, so people would call me Pack Gaming, and then
Yeah.
Pack Hoops, but people just call me Pack, so I go with that.
Okay, yeah. So I was looking at your old videos. I remember back when that controversy happened with the Fire Ronnie 2K thing.
Right. Yeah.
Do you still like what's your thoughts on 2K in general now? Like I'm just curious, you being a 2K YouTuber, you cover all the stuff because I've been out of the loop for the past maybe year cuz 2K20 pissed me off so much. So like
I don't blame you.
so what's your thoughts on like the direction it's going and all that good stuff?
So this year was really bad. Like 2022, like so 2021. Because it was a new game for a new generation of gaming, but they made two different games. So one for the PlayStation 4, one for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Right. And that completely split the community. So let's just say there was 1 million fans, for example, right? Now you have half of them going to one console and half to the other. So you have two communities now.
Yeah.
So it feels even more dead than it felt before because it's straight up less people now. It's just as simple as that. And the two games are completely different in terms of gameplay, in terms of like badges and all that stuff. So that's been the problem right now. But
See that's my problem because I got more problems with 2K than just that.
Yeah.
I end up getting the new 2K and I played it on PS5, and my biggest issue with it, just being completely honest with you, my biggest issue with the new one for PS5 is that them trying to use the triggers. I don't know if you have do you have a PS5? Yeah. Them trying to use those triggers, it's like terrible,
Yeah.
especially online.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like them, and they even, I don't know about you, but they would start to just tremble for no reason. So the whole time you're playing, they're just shaking, and you're like, "Well, what's going on?"
Yeah, it's so stupid. So the reason I ask you all this because I just thought it was just kind of funny just to bring up. Like I know that because you're a 2K YouTuber, so do you have like connections with Ronnie and those type of connections and stuff like that, like other?
So I know Ronnie. I've met Ronnie.
Okay.
Right. But there's some YouTubers that have like a contract with 2K, right?
Yeah.
So some of them, like for example, and I won't name names or how I know this, but for example, like if they have this contract with 2K, like they obviously have to say nice things, right? They're invited to events, and they're given like privileges. So they're given VC for free, like the My Team YouTubers, for example, or the 2K, the Park YouTubers will get like free builds essentially.
Yeah.
Not exactly free builds, but they'll get like a maxed out build for
Right.
free, right? And so, but at the cost of being nice to 2K, making sure you say all the right things and stuff like that. I've never been offered a contract, and even if I was, I wouldn't, just because I'm the news. So me being biased in any way doesn't make sense for it to be a news channel.
You would have to be biased.
I mean, if I was the news and they told me I had to say nice things and something I don't like's happening, I wouldn't be able to comment on it the way I want to, So
Okay. Yeah.
that's my feeling of it. But I've met Ronnie and I've talked to other people like Michael, and I can tell that genuinely they are good people, and there's only so much they can do because they're just the marketing faces. Does that make sense? They're not.
They're not the
developers.
devs. Yeah.
So it's like talking to a wall sometimes when you're complaining about things and they're just like, listen, like what do you want us to do about it? You know. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, because my thing, and I won't harp on this too much, but I guess my thing, I just want to ask you because I didn't want to bring this up and like you step on any toes or anything. So the only thing I have to say about Ronnie 2K was just the whole lying thing really irked me, like,
Right.
because it was just complete, just straight in your face lies, and it really turned off a lot of players. And I had a lot of Spurs fans that I would play with, or hop on with, and I couldn't find anybody to play with after a while, even with the following and whatnot. So I was just asking you about it, just to see where your mind's at when it came to that.
When it comes to the lying, I remember in 2K20 when he said that we weren't going to get the same park as the year before. And then we did.
Yeah,
That was pretty bad because I mean it wasn't even just a lie. I mean it was like blatant. You know? And again, when I talk to him one on one as a person, he seems chill, like how most people are, right?
yeah,
And even though we say they don't care, I was invited to do the mayor thing because if you've heard, they have like mayors for affiliations and stuff like that.
yeah,
So I did it once this year, and I talked to them and I played with them. And I told them, I was like, listen, I'm not loading into this game. It takes me, and I'm not exaggerating, it took me 30 minutes to load into the game. Like, it was a problem.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the that was it a live stream that you were playing with? Okay,
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing that video like a while ago.
Yeah, so we're trying to set up and everything, and they're like, "Hey, we're waiting for you, PAC. Like, where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm telling you guys, like, I'm stuck in the loading screen. Like, the game's not loading."
Yeah,
And I'm kind of saying in a sarcastic tone, like, "This is, I mean, y'all should know this. Like, this is y'all's game, right?"
yeah,
And they told me to my face, they're like, "It might just be a you problem," because apparently they thought I was the only one having that issue, but like on social media, everyone was complaining about the design on loading screen. And so in that moment, I was upset because I was like, "Wow, it's like they literally don't listen to us, right?"
yeah.
The next day, they updated 2K, gone. That problem was gone. So maybe there is a little bit of power with us and like talking to them and trying to change things. But
Yeah,
yeah.
because that's the thing. Like they're kind of known as funny because they're kind of infamously known for bad servers at this point. So the fact
Yeah.
that they would even like play with you about that is blasphemy. They probably just did that just to save face and then hop on and fix it behind closed doors because that's bogus. You don't do that.
Yeah.
It's borderline gaslighting. So that's not cool. But all right.
But yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
It is what it is.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about that. So I wanted to ask you, just going into like who you are. Okay, so
Okay.
I know a little bit that you are also a Knicks fan. So how did that come about? Like, how did you become a Spurs fan and a Knicks fan? Because that's like two different sides of the spectrum. Because if you said Spurs and Pacers, I would say, oh, that makes a little sense. Their playing style and all that. But yeah, so Spurs and Knicks. So where did that come from?
So, so the first basketball series I ever watched, like just to happen to watch basketball because I had like a class in high school. It was middle school,
Okay.
and the teacher was like, "If the Spurs win, he'll give us like free credit." And I was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna watch this." Not as a basketball fan, but just because I was just interested, right?
So you're from
And it was
Texas.
Spurs. I am from San Antonio,
Okay,
Texas.
gotcha.
And so I watched Spurs Grizzlies. I believe it was 2011 when we lost in the first round as the first seed. I believe that was the year. And I think it was also the series that Manu broke his shoulder and still played, I think.
So is this?
And
who are we playing? Do you remember? Did you say?
we were playing the Grizzlies.
Oh, that's 2011.
Yeah, 2011.
Yep.
We lost to the A seed Grizzlies, I remember.
Yep.
And so that was my first experience with basketball ever, right? So in that moment, I was like, yeah, I like the Spurs. Like, I'm from here. Obviously, like, I'll go for them, right? And then I went to high school in freshman. I don't know if it was freshman or sophomore year.
Okay.
I started to play basketball for school. So I started to like the sport like a lot more. So I thought, oh, maybe I should start watching basketball as a fan. It was that same day that Linsanity happened. Like the same day.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, I mean, I get hooked on that. Like I'm watching everything. I become a Knicks fan like in that moment, right?
Yeah.
But I was already a Spurs fan. And I didn't want to just drop the Spurs, so I
Yeah.
was just like, you know what? I'll be fans of two teams, and I don't care. So that's kind of how that happened.
That's funny because like you say that, like I actually became a Spurs fan kind of the same way because I was hooked on Manu Ginobili because I'm not from Texas. I'm actually from Tennessee.
Oh,
So
really? Okay.
yeah. So I'm from Tennessee. Like most people that are Spurs fans are from Texas. But
Right.
yeah, so that's the same thing that happened to me. Like, so you saw Jeremy Lin and you said, "Oh, like now I'm a Knicks fan," because that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a great time.
yeah, that was a stupid amount of fun. But that's good. Okay, so since you're I just wanted to ask you about that. So since you are a big Spurs fan, from what it
Right.
seems, um, I just wanted to know because a few people asked this and they wanted to ask you this as well. Like, what do you think our ceiling is? And before you answer that, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, and I got it on the screen, but I'm just going to tell you some of the players if you just need a reminder. So I'm going to do it from ages up. So we're starting from 18, Josh Primo, and he'll probably not get playing time, okay? Uh, but we got Josh Primo, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Trey Jones, Luca, Joe Weezy, Lonnie Walker the fourth, Zach Collins. We could just skip Jeffries, right? Drew Eubanks, DeJounte Murray, you skip Bates, Jakob, Derek White, Bryn, Doug McDermott, Aminu, that. So we have a lot
Yeah.
of players. So what's your thought?
Real
Like,
quick.
what's our ceiling, man?
Okay, so ceiling,
Yeah.
if we're being realistic,
Okay.
I'd like to give context before I answer that because the problem with this year is that we have no clue who we are as a team anymore. Like our identity is now completely different because our best player, who we played a specific kind of basketball because of him, he's gone now. So
Yeah.
our team is completely changed, and our young guys are going to be given more minutes and more chances to be the main offensive initiators.
Mm-hmm.
So I think ceiling, we can maybe squeeze into the playoffs, like 8 seed or 7 seed. But realistically, this is a tank season, and we're gonna let our young guys develop, and we're going to see how that goes. But ceiling is maybe 8th or 7th.
Okay. Okay. So do you think? So when you say it's a tank season, do you think that we're gonna purposely tank, or you think it's like where are you minded on that?
I don't think we're a team that does that because we haven't done it in 22 years.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
we
Well,
haven't done it since the season we got Tim Duncan the year before. We
we
haven't done
actually
it. Since.
we actually never done it because even the year before we got Tim Duncan, that was just kind of natural.
We were
since-
just sad
Yeah.
because David Robinson, right?
Yeah.
Um, so if that's the case, then it's kind of unrealistic to say that we're going to take on purpose. But because the West is so strong,
Mm-hmm.
and and on paper our talent is so bad, at least on paper, it's realistic to say that we're probably going to tank. But the thing is, there's so many things that there's so many players that we can just break down right now because we have
Yeah.
so much young talent, and for whatever reason, 1 or 2 of them blow up next season, and all of a sudden we're a good team.
Okay, I can definitely see that. I'm with you on that. I don't think the Spurs will purposely tank.
No.
And I'm always known as being pretty optimistic. And when it comes to this roster right now, like just glancing at it, I don't see what direction we're going in. Like it's going to take a lot of thought, sitting down, thinking about a video to make on this because I have no idea. It's just like it's just random pieces. Like I look at this team and it's so much defense. And that's a good thing. You know, Keldon, Vassell, even Primo's a good defender. You know, DeJounte Murray, Derek White. Like, these are great defenders. But I'm just
Right.
like, yo, okay, now we're just throwing in sharpshooters. We don't know who's the guy. Maybe they're just setting it up to see who's the guy. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. But, I mean, I guess it's a good thing that, I mean, one thing that a lot of people were talking about was the fact that we didn't have big men. Now we have a plethora of them. So, I don't know, man. I'm kind of on edge. I'm with you on that. I have no idea what's going on.
I mean, we have okay. I mean, just looking at that photo alone, I mean, everyone's 28 and younger, and then there's 3 people who aren't 28, right? So
Yeah.
we got everyone is either in their prime or young talent, right? Everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you say well, who's our guy,
Mm-hmm.
realistically, I mean, what was DeMar last season? 25-point per game score at least, I think.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
21
Oh, was it 21? It was less. Okay.
points per game, I think.
Well,
I can look at it.
still, I mean, that's 20 points, and now we're at the spread against other players, right?
Mm-hmm.
DeJounte Murray is going to step up again this year. I mean, realistically, he will.
Yeah.
Derek White has not really been given the chance to play the game that he wants to play and be an aggressor offensively, which he'll now, assuming he stays healthy, will get that chance. So, I mean, those are two guys that can average 20 points per game next season, and that's not even a stretch, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, what about McDermott? I think he could average maybe 16.
McBuckets could get, maybe 15, 16. Yeah. And then Keldon's looking really good. Like, I mean, he was already looking really good last year.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, it's not unrealistic to think that he could have a really good season this year.
Yeah.
Who are we looking at? DeMar, 21?
Yeah, he's 21.6.
Okay.
Yeah. 21.6.
So, I mean, those are points we're going to spread with other players. And then, again, Lonnie too could have a good season. Like, there's so many young players that could blow up next season, and it's just, like, it's not even, like, unrealistic to think that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's the thing. Lonnie Walker, you mentioned Lonnie Walker is funny because this is his contract year, so he has to show up.
That's the ball.
Yeah, he has to show up. I don't know, man. My thoughts on it is this. I think all these guys can be the guy, okay? Like the alpha dog. I think Keldon Johnson could be it. I think DeJounte Murray wants to be it. I think at the end of the day, just in my opinion, I'm kind of hooked on the idea that Lonnie Walker has to be it. Like, I feel like he has the most potential out of anyone else on our squad. Like, hands down to me. Like, he has the athleticism. Right. He can create his own shot. He has the facilitator in his bag. It's so much. He's a decent defender. He's clutch. He has that spark factor. I just don't see anyone else being able to take on that role and we be a playoff team unless it's Lonnie Walker. So I don't know. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, let's go down our big four, right, of young talent. Okay. We start with DeJounte. I've eaten my words about DeJounte because I didn't like him last year, like the year before last year, because I had said that this guy can't create his own shot, and when he gets down to the paint, because he can get to the paint, but when he gets there, he just gets bodied because he is a really small guy.
Exactly.
As compared to the NBA, right? Mm-hmm. So that was my problem with DeJounte. But this season, he figured out how to hit his little middies on the baseline, and he was getting better offensively, and then he was shooting open threes at least, so he was getting better.
Yeah. And
so if this offseason he starts creating his own 3-point shot, like, he could be good.
Yeah.
And he's a good defender. So that's one person that it could.
Mm-hmm.
With Derek, I mean, I don't know if you remember Bubble Derek. I mean, he was playing so well.
Ooh.
And every time he's given the chance and he doesn't get injured, he plays really well. And this will be the first year that he really gets a chance to just play, you know?
Well, hell, the year where DeJounte Murray got hurt, Derek White was, like, incredible. Like, he was our main defender. He was defending everybody, locked down everyone.
Yeah, no, it's another player that as you assume it's going to be Lonnie, I personally think it's going to be Derek. It's going to have
Derek White.
This year. It just makes most sense. He's the oldest of the younger guys. We've seen him average 20 when he's playing well, and he's a great defender. I mean, it just makes the most sense to me. And he shoots threes, and there's going to be more spacing now to shoot threes too and drive. Like, it's going to be great for him.
Yeah.
And then you have Keldon, who played on Team USA. I mean, just look at the guy. He's giant. He's a massive, strong dude he can do whatever he wants. I mean, there's just so much.
Just to throw this out there, I don't know if you saw it, but Keldon Johnson was in the gym at 2 a.m. last night. So
different.
Yeah, he's a different breed. He's definitely a different breed.
You can tell he wants it. It's just about creating a 3-point shot, which he's not there yet exactly, but
right.
But he's getting better every year, and so I'm okay with this year being just a let the young guys get better year.
I love what you said about Derek White, though. I never thought, in my mind, I never think that, Derek White will be the guy, just his playing style, but he's definitely my favorite Spur. So if you're right, I'm going to be so happy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If he plays well, if he and DeJounte make the jumps that we just talked about, that's why I think we can be a 7th or 8th seed. But the problem is we're assuming things, and that's why if I had to assume something, I usually expect the opposite's going to happen. So.
Yeah. It's too many ifs. I'll say this just to throw like a little fire in the gasoline, just a little bit, or gasoline in the fire, however you want to say it. DeJounte Murray. One thing I will say, like, I just find a little weird. is I understand that he wants to be the guy, and he's been very open about that, wanting to be a leader and leading the young guys and all that. That's a good
Right.
thing. That's a good thing. Good quality. But I also find it a little not funny, but like just weird that he also seems a little happy that a lot of the vets are gone. Which I mean, I guess you would be, but it's kind of like he's been waiting for them to leave or something. It's very strange. I saw something where he posted under Keldon Johnson's photo or something. He was like, "See, man, I've been trying to say it. This is finally our turn." And it's like, that's kind of weird, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it is awkward, but if I'm being honest, DeJounte, I feel the exact same way. I had felt this thing. And my specific reasoning, and it's okay, so this is gonna sound insane.
Okay,
Because I tell my friends this too and subscribers and they think I'm insane. But
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'd felt that DeMar DeRozan was the opposite of what the team needed. Because even though there's no denying that he is a great player that can hit shots and is a consistent 20-point per game scorer,
Yeah.
he has so many flaws besides just defense, which is obvious. But like our starting lineup last year was DeJounte. It depended if Derek was healthy or not, right? So
Yeah.
DeJounte, Derek, it was DeMar, it was Rudy Gay, and Pirtle, right?
Okay.
DeJounte only hit open threes. Well, he only shot open threes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Derek White was inconsistent last year.
Yeah.
DeMar literally doesn't shoot threes.
Yeah.
Rudy Gay was, what did he average? Like 35, 36% from three, which is just okay.
I can look
And
that up
then-
real quick.
Yeah. It should be about that.
Okay.
And then Jakob Pirtle didn't shoot threes at all. So we have no spacing.
Mm-hmm.
We can't shoot threes consistently. And in this NBA, you're already a bad team off that.
That is so true. And you said the 3-point percentage, it was actually 38, which is higher than
It's actually higher than I thought.
yeah, it's much higher
Oh,
than
well, how
I
many
thought
threes
too.
was he shooting? Well, like 5?
4.4.
Okay.
What the
So,
heck?
I
I didn't know that.
That's one consistent shooter on the starting lineup, and that's it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, and you look at any good team, and right now they have at least 4 to 3. So,
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm a rant, like just like a mini rant, okay? Because I totally feel you on that, and that's not a crazy thing. I think the people are like your fans or your subscribers or whatnot. They probably think that way if they aren't Spurs fans, you know?
right.
Like, because a casual will say, "What are you talking about, DeMar DeRozan? You know, this, that, and the third. He was great."
Too.
Yeah, he's awesome for you. But the thing is, even what a lot of fans have said, casual and Spurs fans, for some reason, I don't know why, but they've been saying that Popovich is stuck in his ways. He's stuck in the mid-range shooting woes, and I do not agree with that. I mean, if you look at him from 1999 to now, or even to 2014, he continuously changed the way that he coached. It's just that you're working with like you said, you're working with personnel that's not helping the team. Even though he can put up this many points, he's not shooting threes, and that's not helping us. He's only shooting mid-range shots. That's not helping us. He's not really spacing out for anybody, because the guys that we have that shoot threes aren't even pure three-point shooters. So it just doesn't really work all the way around, and it just end up not helping. Even though he hit game winners for us and whatnot, but hey,
He did, but
Yeah.
again, it's that's for 30 seconds of a game, or the last 5 seconds of a game. But for
Exactly.
all minutes of it, it's a team will look at the Spurs and they will go, okay, make them shoot threes because they can't shoot them well.
Mm-hmm.
So they played zone on us a lot,
Yeah,
and then make sure DeMar doesn't get hot. And that was the entire defensive scheme for every NBA team for us every year, well, every game.
Yeah.
And so now that you remove somebody that literally refuses to shoot an open three-point shot, now you've created way more spacing.
yeah,
Now DeJounte will probably shoot more threes. Derek White will hopefully get more consistent next year. Let's say you start Lonnie, right? So now Lonnie's shooting threes, Keldon's shooting threes, and then we have Pirtle who doesn't shoot threes, but he's our center, so it doesn't matter.
yeah.
And now we have spacing. And then what? All 4 of those guys are athletic too, so they can all slash. And so we just, I mean, the possibilities for this team now offensively are endless.
You know who I didn't mention? Because I don't think they put it on there, which a lot of people have been missing. Jock Landale, he can shoot threes. That's
Yeah.
the Australian center that we're getting. He can shoot threes. So
You know, I watched him in the Australia versus USA game, and he did okay. He
Yeah.
plays aggressive. He
Yeah,
plays aggressive.
yeah,
That's good.
he's pretty good. He actually even said himself like him now than when he was 18, 19 or whatever is like completely different. Like he can run the floor. He's way more athletic. He's faster than anyone on the court. Like he got some confidence to him. So I'm excited to see what we get out of him for sure. But
Right.
but yeah, I almost guarantee he won't be in 2K. I don't know what it is with 2K and like
Yeah.
messing up rosters. I don't know.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But on your take about Coach Pop, um, there's a lot of things. I mean, first, he does what he's given, and I argue what with the team that he had, what I don't think any other coach would have done as good as he did, in my personal opinion, especially in the West.
Yeah.
Um, it's not that he's stuck in his old ways, but I think what the bigger problem is that you're having a player that refuses to shoot threes. Now, obviously, if Coach Pop could have told DeMar, "Listen, man, I don't care. I mean, I just need you to shoot the open ones," like he could have forced him to do it. I mean, if you really wanted to, but you're trying to make DeMar comfortable.
He actually, that's the funny thing. He actually did tell DeMar that. I
Right.
I don't know if you remember this, but it was after the season we didn't make the playoffs. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons. It was after the bubble
Right.
season, and they talked to Pop, and he said, "Oh yeah, we definitely gonna need more threes from him." And from the beginning, and this just might be my anecdotal evidence or whatever, what I saw. Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember the beginning of the season, Derozan was shooting threes, like he was shooting, and then out of nowhere, it just poof went away. So I don't know. I don't know what that was about. But it is what it is. But speaking of DeMar DeRozan, segue time, baby. Okay, so DeMar DeRozan was traded to the Bulls, and just to give everyone a reminder of what happened, so we gave the Bulls signing trade, and we got in return Thad Young, Aminu, a future projected first round pick, Lakers 22 second round pick, Bulls 2025 second round pick. So, and the earliest the Spurs will receive the first round pick from Chicago is 2025 because Bulls basically give up all of their picks for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, like just simple terms. Like, who do you think won that trade, or like, what's your thoughts on it?
Who won? On paper, the Bulls won because
Right.
it's as simple as this for the Bulls. They have been bad, except for besides obviously the Jordan era. So since the Jordan era,
Yeah.
they have been bad except for a couple years of Derrick Rose, and they've just been bad ever since, right?
Yeah.
So to them, they're saying, okay, we need to win now, at least be a playoff team. We have Zach LaVine, who if we don't get him into the playoffs, is going to leave us, right? So they made the trade to them that made the most sense. They signed Lonzo. You have Zach LaVine. You have DeMar, and now you have Vucevic. With hopefully they keep Larry Markkinen, and there's no excuse for them to not make the playoffs this year. And they're happy for the next couple of years, right?
Yeah.
So to them, they've won. Like they don't care whatever happens here, right? And who knows if they, coach this well and Zach LaVine gets better, they could fight for championship theoretically, but they probably won't. But so to them, they're happy. Us, we got rid of a player, not for free at least. I mean, we got something out of him. We got picks, and Thaddeus Young isn't bad, but obviously it doesn't really fit with what we're doing right now. But I don't think we complained about our trade. We could have lost DeMar for free.
Oh, let me see if I can convince you a little bit because you said that Young doesn't really fit with what we're doing.
Right.
I would say that like one of the biggest things that the Spurs are doing well is hustle, playing defense. That's where I disagree with people said that Popovich has lost the team. Yeah, I don't believe in that because they are playing hard. And that Young did win the 21 hustle award, right? So he won that.
Well,
yeah.
you know better than me because I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he won that, and other people on that list, like I think Drew Holiday was like 5th on that list that could have won or whatnot.
Makes sense.
So
He's so good.
Yeah. So and even if you look at who won previously, it's a lot of guys where you say, oh yeah, I see that, like Pat Beverly, guys like that.
Maybe Draymond or something, right?
Yeah. So the fact that he won it this year, I mean, even though he's 33 years old, it might help. I mean, some nastiness.
He's not bad at all.
Yeah, it might help. So here, let me ask you one. I actually have one last thing I want to talk to you about. So we talked a little bit about the roster, and we talked about how it kind of seems like we're both a little confused on what direction they're going. But you seem a little more content than I am when it comes to like just having the young guys, having them play it out, seeing what we got. Now, what do you think? And I know you've seen it. So, what do you think about the Ben Simmons rumors?
Well, okay. Well, let's start with the optimistic mindset. Okay. So the optimistic mindset is this: if you want to win a championship, if you look at every champion since the '60s, well, even the '50s, there's two things in common. Number one is they have a superstar.
Yeah.
At least one. The only team that I could find, at least off memory, is the Pistons, right? In I think it was 2004. Well, it's the Pistons with a
2004 when they won the championship.
Right. Chauncey Billups, right?
Yeah.
So besides that team, you have to have at least a superstar, right? And this number two is you have to be an elite defensive team.
Yeah.
Theoretically, if we take Ben Simmons, right, and he develops a jump shot, theoretically we're on a right track, right?
Yeah.
So it's a gamble. It's a massive gamble.
Yeah.
That's the only positive I see. But the negative is that you lose probably a pick. You probably lose some young players that we like Lonnie, like Derek White.
Yeah.
And that's being like kind to ourselves because it'll probably be more than that. And then on top of it all, we're stuck with him for a while. And if we don't like him, we're stuck with him.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we're hoping he gets a jump shot, and there's no guarantee that's going to happen. So if he doesn't develop a jumper, we're even worse than we are now, if we're being honest.
Okay.
So, there's too many risks there, and I like our young talent too much to make that gamble.
Okay, I can see that. Well, I guess my thoughts on it is like I completely see where you're coming from. Like if we lose Lonnie Walker, I think that is a big L. I don't think you want to touch Lonnie, Devin, or Keldon. I think those are the three where we don't know what we got yet, so just don't touch them. But in my opinion, even though I love me some Derek White, I just feel like if, let's say DeJounte Murray, let's say we trade away DeJounte Murray or Derek White with several picks, I don't know, man. I think Ben Simmons on this team right now, I would say easily be the best player on the team. Like I don't even know if it will be close.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, and on top of it, I know what you're saying. Like, okay, he has to develop a jump shot. I understand that completely. I guess I just go back to what Popovich says. Like, who gives a damn if he can't shoot? Because at this point, what he can bring to this roster, okay, now that we got all of these random shooters now, even Primo's kind of a sharpshooter. I feel like this team, if we wanted to make sense out of it, would be built for him with Bryn Forbes, McBuckets. If you could keep Lonnie, Keldon in the corner, Devin Vassell's a good shooter. I don't know. Luka is a good shooter. He's kind of known for that, or he was known for that. But yeah, right. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
The only way that works is if we completely build around him, which we would, because I mean, duh. And even though Pop says, "Who gives a damn if he doesn't shoot?" Listen. There's only one NBA player right now that you could argue doesn't need to shoot because he's so dominant at what he does, and that's Giannis, right?
Yeah.
And even he went out of his way to develop an open 3-point shot that he pulled out to in the finals and did it consistently, right? Yeah. So if Giannis Antetokounmpo has to do it, then and he has spacing, then Ben Simmons would have to do it without the spacing that Giannis has.
Do you think? And I know this might. I mean, they might not be mutually exclusive, but like, do you think Ben Simmons is scared to shoot, or you think he just can't shoot? Like, you know what I mean? Because I know DeMar DeRozan can shoot threes, he just don't. I don't know.
That's funny you mentioned that because I actually remember talking to my friends about that specifically. And this is the thing: when you're on Philadelphia and you're trying to fight for a championship every year, it's not the time to gamble and see how good you are and see if you can start hitting shots, right?
Yeah.
But if you're on the Spurs and you know that this season's probably not going to be a very good season, you practice your game and you try to develop it and you start shooting, right?
Yeah.
So if he were to come to the Spurs, maybe that gives him more, confidence to shoot around mid-game and see if he can hit them.
Yeah.
Because you don't get that liberty on the Sixers when you're trying to win a championship.
Okay. And I see somebody in the comments saying Ben does have a shot. He just doesn't have confidence. The form, the rotation of the ball, all good. So I don't know. That's one thing I have questioned because I mean, you look at Markel Fultz, and I think we could agree, especially early on, he probably just couldn't shoot. Like
Yeah.
it just looked off, you know. Or Noah, you know, Hakeem Noah, right?
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
shoot. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad that you I'm glad that you have kind of the same mindset as me, especially you saying that you're talking to your friends about it. Like, we don't know, you know, when it comes to Ben Simmons, and it is iffy. So I don't know. I say if you if you got to give up like 20 draft picks, don't do it. But if you
Right.
can give up just a couple pieces, if they get desperate enough, I don't know if they'll get desperate enough, then go for it. But
Yeah, at the end of the day, if the Spurs were to make the trade, I don't think I'd complain too much,
yeah,
right? But if they didn't make the trade, I also don't think I'd complain too much.
okay,
But I do hold on to that idea. Like I said, you need a superstar. And the only guy in this conversation of the Spurs roster and Ben Simmons that probably could be one is Ben Simmons. Because no one on
yeah.
the Spurs realistically has superstar potential unless Keldon just starts going crazy, which I don't see happening anytime soon yet. So,
Yeah, I think, like I said, I'm more leaning towards Lonnie Walker being the person who
or
has
Lonnie.
it. But yeah, Keldon, I don't. I love Keldon, but I don't know if he has superstar. You know, he's definitely like ideal role player, which isn't a bad thing. Draymond
No,
Green is a role player technically, so.
yeah, there's
Um,
nothing wrong.
but yeah, hey man, look, I really appreciate you coming on. I mean, you did not have to do this. I mean, I know that you got a much bigger platform than I do right now. So for you, the fact that you even came on is like blessing to me, man. I really appreciate it.
Any excuse to talk basketball with somebody, I'm happy. Well, thank you for inviting me, man.
Yeah. So what do you have coming up?
Just 2K22 comes out on September 10th, which is my birthday, and I'm covering all
Ooh.
the news. So if you want to know all about it, subscribe to the channel. I'm PAC Hoops.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I really appreciate it, and it looks like the chat for the most part really enjoyed it. They had a few comments yelling at me about some stuff like "Don't convince you that Ben Simmons is a W." So I'm sorry if I convinced you. I don't think I did though.
Well, that's why we do this, to have conversations and to debate about them and try to convince each other, right?
Yeah, man. All right. Well, I really appreciate it. Oh, what's up? What's up?
Last thing, is that shirt from that video game, but I don't remember the name.
Shamu.
Shenmue, right? And it was called- I played that when it came out forever ago. I never played the 2 or 3, but I played 1.
It's
And I was like, that has to be that.
it's before its time, bro. It's way before its
It
time.
was, it's a really long game. That's all I remember. And
Yeah.
but it was fun.
It's GTA before GTA. That's what
Exactly.
it is. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's amazing. But yeah, I'm trying to remember where I get it. If you want this shirt, if you like looking for it, I think it's on T Public. I don't know if you ever been on that website.
I read it.
Yeah, man. T Public, they have like a bunch of pop culture, video game, all kinds of stuff on there. So if you look for
All right,
anything.
man.
But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Look, if for some reason, some odd reason you ever want to come back on and talk Spurs or whatever, like I'm open, dude. So
All right, Clint.
but yeah, I appreciate it, and I get with you later, man. Everybody subscribe to this man, okay? Subscribe
Thank y'all
to
for
this
watching
man.
as well, everybody. And then thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. All right, Pat.
Good talking.
All right. Yeah, man, such a nice guy. Hold on, let me turn this up. Okay, everyone was telling me that the music was too loud, so I turned it all the way down. Is it better now? Press the bell. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's press the bell. Ding! Oh, wait. Let's do all. Bing! Okay, I pressed the bell. But yeah, man. How do you guys think it went? Think it went okay? Can somebody timestamp this? I have no idea where we started. The technical issues took a minute. It was the same thing that happened with Carolina too. Like we just had technical issues for some reason. No, turn it on, turn it down again. Are you serious? Is it that loud? Ruru said I missed the whole interview. Is it that loud? It was cool. It was cool, Ruru. Good. Okay. So wait, what's that? Oh, Spurs Summer League at 5. Man, I don't even know if I'm gonna stream that. That'll be a while. Good. So everything went fine. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried my best. Try to throw out some 2K stuff, throw out some Spurs stuff, see what he thought about it. Honestly, it was kind of tough because there's not a lot of Spurs news going on right now. Like, honestly, even with 2K, like 2K is on a high right now. Okay, like everyone's excited about it. No true complaints about 2K21. I mean, other than the same old, same old. So I didn't even know if like, I don't know. Clan is actually crazy. I've been following you and your Spurs stuff since 2017. I think we have old DMs and stuff. That's awesome, Alex. I'm trying to think. Um, you said 2017. I wasn't on YouTube in 2017. I was on YouTube once Kawhi left. That's when I got inspired to like give my thoughts on that. That really pissed me off. Oh, someone said they just didn't like the music. Well, that makes sense. I missed the whole thing too. Literally clicked as y'all said bye to each other. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it'll be up there, man. It'll be up there. Actually, let me go ahead and I'm gonna save it to a playlist. Okay. Can I do that while I'm live? Let's see. Let's see if we can do it while we're live. Yeah, man. I was just trying my best to think of stuff to ask them because it's kind of hard to really, think about what to ask. Where is it? Especially when it's like nothing going on. All right. I'm adding it to the playlist now. Okay. So it's on the special guest playlist. All right. Who's the next special guest? We got to get Noah on. I got to get someone else on too. Oh, Instagram. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, what? That's because I've watched both of y'all for a long time. Cool to see a collab. Would you call it a collab? It was just two guys talking about some Spurs, man. I honestly didn't know what to ask. Like, genuinely, I'm not even like playing with you right now. I literally didn't know what to ask. So you just don't like the music? I can always use the other music. I can go back to the other music. I just liked it. I guess you could have asked out other teams off season briefly. We don't care about them. I'm playing the Spurs fan, not playing the NBA fan, okay? It's a weird time too because usually when I'm live streaming it's at night. Wait, what? You got to get Kenny on though? Who? Which Kenny? Wait, who are we talking about? Next Spurs guest, Spurs players? Ooh. Dude, I would love to talk to Derek White. I don't think he'll do it, though. KLT4Q would be impossible to get. I can ask. I don't know. The Bulls fan on the platform. I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's the Bulls fan? Oh, the number one Bulls fan on the platform. Oh, what's his name again? Kenny? Let's look him up. He said his name is Kenny. Let's see. Kenny what? Like Bulls fan? Oh, this guy. Oh, this is the same guy that we were just talking about. Okay. I can ask, man. I don't know why he would, but I can ask him. Well, he's a Bulls fan. We could talk about the trade. If he's happy. I mean, well, I don't know. He talks about it here. Ask T.Y. and Lonnie to get on. Never say never, guys. Never say never. Yeah, I got it. Same guy I looked up. I got it. All right, time to do a shameless plug. Hold on. I got some more videos that I'm making coming up, and we're definitely going to talk about that. Here, man. If you guys want to support the channel, it's only $2 a month. You can just go over to patreon.com/clanthespursfan and become a patron. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, like links in the description, like you just go over to patreon.com/clanthespursfan. $2 a month, man. Not trying to break anybody's bank or anything like that. And thus far, we got 14 patrons. Hey. Who? What about RB the Breakthrough? Who is that? Hold on. RB the Breakthrough. RB the... Oh, okay. Popped right up, huh? Who is this guy? His profile picture has his shirt off. He had a meeting with Ice Cube, apparently. The dark side of NBA analyst. Okay, I kind of want to see this. So Randy Booker, that's his name? Maybe. I'll keep him in mind. I'll ask. Shaq? Like the Shaq? Like ask the Shaq to get on? Heading over, catch the Summer League game. Catch y'all later. Alright, Trevor. They're the only reason you know about Josh Primo? Huh. Him and his friends do the podcast together and it's dope. Huh. Okay. Hey, can somebody tell me the timestamp for this? Or at least when the video is uploaded, just to put it in the comments, the timestamp. If not, I could do it. It's not a big deal. I think last person to do it was... Who did it? Was it Impeccable? No, it wasn't Impeccable, was it? I don't know who did it last, but... Yeah, anybody that want to do that, please. Let me try doing a space on Twitter. What? Get with Mojo99. Mojo99. Dude, you guys got a lot of people to ask. Okay. Mojo99. Okay, this guy? Let's see, what does he cover? Oh, okay, so he covers kind of draft. Is that right? He's more of a draft kind of guy. I could definitely ask him about Primo. Okay. Alright. Well, he saved in my search list, so I'll make sure to look him up. Alright. Okay. Just trying to see if I missed anything. Like, while I was talking to PAC, it was quite a few I didn't see. So, one question for Clown, are you buying? Blah, 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 blah. Lonnie Unleashed. I think he's trying to... Okay. I think I got everything. I think we covered everything. All of the people in the chat. Oh, is this your full-time job or do you do other things? Who, me? This is not a full-time job. I'm in school right now. Sorry, my eyes itchy. No, man, I'm in school right now. I'm also studying to be a mental health therapist. So, yeah. But no, this couldn't be a full-time thing. Like, I can try to make it seem like it is. Try to put videos out like 5 times a week, that's what I'm planning on doing. But no, not full-time at all. Ask Squidward to get on. That would be cool. You gonna at me something on Twitter? Okay. At me, dog. Alright, guys. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off. You an anime fan? Of course I'm an anime fan. Alex, are you in the Discord? Join the Discord. Link below. Join the Discord. I actually have a section for anime in the Discord. So yeah, just join the Discord. Yep. But yes, I'm a huge anime fan. Let's see where my head. Let's see. All right. I don't think I missed anything. I know it's such a weird time to hop on a stream, so obviously, like, I know some people wouldn't even seen it. I hate the way YouTube is set up. No one gets notifications. It's just so very ugly. Okay. All right. Yeah. Join that. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I appreciate the love. Hope you guys enjoyed that. He's a really nice guy, and like I said before, even if it's a few of us, okay? Make sure you follow him. Okay? PAC Hoops, baby. Make sure you follow him. Of course I had Whataburger. Just at you if you want to watch it real quick. Actually, here. I feel like I'm gonna get copyright striked, huh? I'll try to bring it up on my stream. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm like all over the place. I'm trying to see it. You say you at me, but I don't see it. Oh, Primo's starting lineup today. That's good. All right. See if I can find it. I don't see the ed. Maybe it's on my Oh wait, I did get it. Wait, what is this? Oh, I have seen this. Yeah, I've seen this already. Them talking about Josh Primo. I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this. I think actually Impeccable showed me it. Huh? Have you had Whataburger? Seriously, kid. Yes, I have Whataburger. What's up, Corrupt? What's up, Frosty? Or well, Frosty been here. Frosty at PAC Hoops. I don't. What? Okay, I'm hopping off. Okay, I'm hopping off. I'm gonna have some more videos coming this week. If something happens, like it's just something random, I'll make sure to make a video on that day about it. But yeah, I'm so addicted to this. It's so hard for me to jump off, y'all. Alex, yes sir. Yeah. All right, I'm hopping off. All right, I'll get with you guys later. I appreciate the love. I'll keep the stream on for a minute. You want to talk to each other for a minute, but yeah. And somebody please timestamp it for me, okay? Just let me know when did we jump in, okay? If not, it's okay. I'll just find out. Yeah, I'm hopping out, bro. I've been on here for a minute. Yeah, I'm about to hop off. All right. Deuces for real this time. Deuces. All right, y'all.